With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play.
On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys certainly playing with some confidence right now. 4-1 to start the season. On the other side, Bengals head coach just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
Almost certainly a future Hall of Famer, and he's still seeking the storybook ending to his career. But he had patience, looked around, took his time before choosing his team. And boy, are they glad that he did, because he still has a lot of juice left despite being 41 years old. Finishing the top 10 in passing yards last season with nearly 4,000 yards and touchdowns as well with 28.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Rodgers.
Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 10. And a Steeler first down.
On the give, it's Warren.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
He was brought down at the 28.
You see the numbers in last week's game for Warren. 21 carries, 86 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A handoff for Warren. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll run here with Gainwell.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Kenneth Gainwell, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here come the Bengals now to take over.
And at quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down, so this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Setting up to throw, Flacco.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Flacco from midfield.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flacco from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt.
Jabril Peppers deep to receive. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Slant route to Miller.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Rodgers.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Steelers in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Flacco. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Derek Harmon in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. 3rd down and 13.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Now Flacco. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Here's Ryan Rico now,
as he'll kick it away for the second time. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Looking to put a drive together. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6. And a Steeler 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Got his man. It's Warren.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
That is caught.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Gainwell will score. Touchdown, Steelers. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this 1st quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Boswell for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Bengals nothing.
So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was Kenneth Gainwell who finished it off with a touchdown run. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Flacco looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. To pass, Flacco. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Cincinnati Bengals.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And that one too wide and incomplete. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, Flacco. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack there to add to their good play? This offense coming away with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Returning is Peppers. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals offense returns to the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Flacco.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
3rd down, Flacco from the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Extra point now by Boswell. And it is now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Flacco.
He'll get this out to his running back, P-Rod.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Passing play, Flacco.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals.
Play action, Flacco.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Once more, it's Flacco. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Bengals 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And the Steelers set to take the field.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And a Steeler 1st down.
They'll run it. Warren.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
B.J. Hill. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Rodgers. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Flacco.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Here's Flacco.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. 2nd down and 4.
Jamar Chase. A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Setting up to throw, Flacco.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit.
And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route. Often against the safety, you like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Bengals 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Rodgers now to throw.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Rodgers going to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
a gain of 3 yards.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Complete to Chase Brown. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much.
Scott, thanks very
Brandon
much.
Godden
And we
and
welcome
Charles
all of you back
Davis.
here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage. But then
now Brown, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Boswell for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Flacco.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Flacco. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
7-yard line.
Flacco looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Flacco. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshivas. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals get a bit closer. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Bengals 21.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
First down, Pittsburgh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's one. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Has an open man, Skoranek.
Rodgers pass, complete to Ben Skoranek. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. At the
they fake the give. Now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. That's Warren. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Bengals take over.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To pass, Flacco.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Passing play, Flacco.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Flacco. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. To throw is Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him to first.
1st down, Steelers.
Now run with Warren.
He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing is Rodgers. Over the middle to Smith.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
19 yards on the play.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
48-yard line.
Being chased out left. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Steeler 1st down.
Now Rodgers.
He'll find his man Skoranek over the middle.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Here's Rodgers.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. He hit his first, this one from 38. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Flacco. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here comes Peppers. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Shamar Stewart on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Cincinnati.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
11 on the play. And a Steeler 1st down.
On the run, it's Warren.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now it's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now a running play here with Smith.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
A 21-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Flacco. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Patrick Queen able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now Flacco.
Open man is Yoshivas.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
3rd down and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Flacco.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And there's the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Operating off play action, Flacco.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Setting up to throw, Flacco.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Holding, offense.
Third and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Derek Harmon, his 2nd sack of the night. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
They run behind center with Gainwell.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, Rodgers. Smith catches left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. A chance for us again to look at this Pittsburgh defense. They did their job last go-around, forced the punt, hoping for more of that here.
They got off the field. That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now, hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Flacco looks to throw.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Operating out of the gun, Flacco.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
So they'll come up
line.
1st and 10 now from the 33. Draw play for Brown. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. To pass, Flacco. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, Flacco.
This one complete to Yoshivas.
It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
93 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. Boswell's kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2. At the 34.
Right back to Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Flacco from the gun.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Passing play. Flacco. Got him in. It's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
now it's Flacco.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Flacco. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here's Flacco. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
A gain of 6. And the Bengals first down.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Flacco will take to the air again. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Flacco. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Steelers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.